Hey YouTube, this is another time doing this. I discovered that my condenser mic's knackered, so I'm redoing this today. So this was meant to be today's video, which I did earlier on after faffing about, and then so I'm now dynamic mic Behringer. I do have a much better mic, but I can't find it. So this is my pal just sold. Just swapped this for my other pal's Yamaha Pacifica I did a video on last night. This has got Seymour Duncan's, which I fitted a good few years ago. So this is a revisited guitar. They're from one of those Spear guitars. It's a JB and something else. So that's how I know this. Also, you see, notice it's got toggle switches on it. They are coil splits, which I fitted. So the two of them just did a swap. It was quite funny. The two, I got on quite well with the two of them. They're not just like, you know, they're more pals rather than just people I fix guitars for. So I was like, you two got on, go on, and I just sort of started up a group chat and then walked to the shop. And then when I came back, they already had it. There were two of them were just being so nice to each other. You just make me sick. They're both sarcastic and evil the way I am. But I was like, oh no, I'll just drop it off at your house. Oh no, just drop it off at my house. Quite funny. I even got down to the point of Ron's happy. If you just like the colour, just swap it with the black one. That's fine. I don't mind. But I do like this guitar. It's actually, what's the word I'm looking for? Gained a lot. No, it's been very good for it. Me having to do playing this and doing lots of videos for it, because this guitar I don't think's really been touched. I mean, the strings aren't rusty, but not because they're not old. I think that this is it's a few years since this guitar has really been played. I think. I mean, it's quite clean. I mean, David gave it a wipe and tuned it and stuff like that before he. But it's just got a little bit of. Well, to be honest, I didn't really notice it, but I notice it now. It's an awful lot more alive. Whether that's just the strings coming back to life or the whole thing coming back to life. So down is single coils, I think. So bridge. Yeah, it's a single coil. And then that'll be the humbucker. And my pal thinks that these pickups are in the wrong guitar, but I don't know. It's like, I think, see, if you only had the humbucker mode, possibly been a bit kind of oomphy for doing the. Maybe good for the jazz, but if you split it, see, it's just got that stratty. I really do think it really kind of goes to show how much of the sound comes from the pickups. Really, when this is kind of doesn't how getting stratty sounds out of something like this, you think, oh, but everything else is wrong. So, being intoned and in tune's the best thing. And this one you can actually, so you get two single coils. And then if you wanted, you could have one, well, that's not two single coils, it's a bridge humbucker and a neck single coil. That's two single coils. These might be new strings, actually. El Cambo, little bit of just drive. bridge humbucker. When was I bet he'd never heard me play Ted Nugent before. This to me is where I think this guitar likes to sit in this. The way it was, the way whoever it was envisaged this sort of, not super keen on the colour. It's just dark brown. It's like a flame maple. I don't know what number it is. It's a ags83b-tkf-12-01. Serial number S06. Made in China. But it's quite nice. It's got like a fancy binding, front and back. Like it's almost like the, apart from it's not gold, it's sort of satiny. But my Washburn A20 has like it's got black bindings, a black guitar, but it's got like black binding, but it's got like a gold strip before either side of the binding. It's kind of got like a sort of lighter coloured triple binding or double binding, whatever you would call it. Very nice. It's also got, did it in this last video, so it's not as funny now when I noticed it. See, it looks like there's two sort of strange shaped bits there. You can see it, but you can see the back. You can see it a bit more. You can sort of see there. This bit here. It's just to do with the shape. You know, you can see. Obviously, you can tell it's like a curved top. It totally looks like the Raven here. Which is, I actually did a video for earlier on because I had it out for the last time I did a video for this, so it gets confusing. But if you might see the Raven there, you can sort of almost see that trying to escape. See it? So it's almost got the Raven. This is really difficult to do with two. You can sort of see it in there. Or I can. Maybe I'm just going mental. Not mad, different things. I'd almost call this a relic guitar, actually, like a antique finish. I don't know if I like the guitar's great. I don't know if the colour. See if you're playing it outdoors, maybe, but it's the same problem as that Pacifica had as well. It's like, look at the colour, and it's sort of the same as my my fancy Ibanez RG, where it's like, yeah, look at it, and you go, oh, it's cool. It's got white round the outside. And you're like, no, look. Look at the grain, and it's like, I'd rather have, you know, it's just a bit brighter, perhaps. It's a bit old, but I mean, it's super guitars. I know 3 other people, not including this person, who were going to buy a 335 type or a Gretsch type guitar, and they went new, and they all went out and they all came back with different versions of the Ibanez Artcore. It was just the best one. They went into the shop and tried them all. You know, they didn't buy them online. I feel like a few of these people, probably more than 10 years ago, that these people said they did this though. It's got really nice fretboard inlays as well, kind of, and it's got that. I like the sort of 50s lightning bolt, Flash Gordon radio station in America type look thing, and then it's got fancy abalone fret markings. And it's a set neck. And yeah, nice guitar. decent tuners. I mean, there's nothing. It's got the Ibanez quick change or whatever it's called. Basically, there's slots so you don't have to pull the string through the tailpiece. It probably saves you. The first time you do it, it probably takes you an extra minute to change the strings. But the second time you do it, once you've done the first couple and you realise what it is you're meant to do, then it probably saves you probably nearly a minute if you're changing the strings over next time. It's got a really nice neck on it. Very Gibson-y. This is Pub Davis like that guitar after I fixed it, because he didn't like it. He thought it was the pickups, and basically he just didn't like it because he didn't like the neck. And it's like, I do like it. I love the way it's glossy. If it was satin, I wouldn't be as happy. But or maybe it's just because it's been played a bit. But it's very it's almost like an acoustic neck. Maybe it's the sort of neck that this kind of guitar you would expect it to have, actually. This is a bit weird though, having the high-powered Seymour Duncans in it. This is more what you would expect to have, your Gretsch Filtertrons type thing. I wonder if this is now Ronnie's guitar. He's the guy that I put the the mad old gold foil pickups and stuff like that and things. I wonder what it would do. I wonder what kind of pickups you could find that would fit in this. Not that, I mean, I like the Seymour Duncans, especially with the coil splits on them. They do exactly what I would want this guitar to sound like. I've not even gone up in the distortion yet, so that was just the El Campbell. Now we've got the Rat. And humbucker, so bridge humbucker. Rat does it Sabbath. Yep. I don't think I've ever got that thing right ever. First time like that. I mean, yes. I mean, that's maybe kind of that's not really what you'd expect this guitar to sound like, but it's great. This would be great for like a gig in pub bandy type thing where you've just got you don't want to be lugging about thousands of pounds worth of Gibsons, but this would definitely cover anything that a 335 should cover. But also, if there are a couple more sort of metal-y songs, a couple of bit more rock ones, I mean, even more. Then you're kind of in that territory anyway, aren't you? Maybe we should play a bit more AC/DC. Well, maybe I wonder if it's maybe more Filtertron when it's single coil. You can remember how you play it. Tied out the street, tied out the home. You gotta keep those fires burning. You gotta keep those engines clean. Gotta make them sound deserving. Got the best you've ever seen. 'Cause I'm a heat seeker. burning up your town. Don't need to represent. Don't need to tell the souls me down. Not that I would say AC/DC was particularly metal, but I mean, I suppose if you're, I'm just trying to think. The thing about the advantage of having a guitar like this would do it with those coil splits, but without it, it kind of doesn't do that. But see if you just go to, I suppose I'll try the muff, just to see if it likes the muff. I've been seeing if everyone likes the muff. I was thinking more along the lines of the sort of the clean time, or they're slightly distorted with that Campbell pedal on. You can kind of run it as a backup acoustic almost. Like a fat acoustic that takes up more room and is louder. Obviously you could run it clean, but I quite like that. So that's a good rhythm guitar sound, you know. It's got a bit more character than a. I'm quite a good one to play actually. This. Rats instead of the. Yeah, you can hear more guitar-y with the rat. Yeah, so these guitars are great. If it, my only thing about them would be the paint job, but then again, it's maybe the reason I don't really like this. I don't really like the look of them, and in this one, you can't really see it. So maybe that's a good thing. Maybe people would like the Kraken more if it was this colour. So it's like pure, that's a really interesting guitar. I can't really quite see it. It's like, because this one is like pure, you know, the classic, if you're playing a gig and someone's like, what kind of guitar is that? You can't see the headstock. It's just like, I don't know, because you can't even see the F-holes in it because it's that matte. Rockin'. Catch y'all later.